What's going on in here?
Hi. Well, I'm just, I'm cleaning your shower, that's all.
Welcome to KYD. If you've been checking in with us recently, you know there's been a lot of change going on. In the last episode, we revealed our new to us 30-foot Airstream Globetrotter, and we promptly replaced the converter on the first night.
See, that's what I was afraid of. You go get the parts yourself, and now you think you're a big boy and you do it by yourself.
We'll explain more about our self-inspection process soon, and that repair might make more sense. But we still have our 30-foot Flying Cloud at Vinnie's North Bay Airstream repair in Sacramento to get some much-needed love and new floors before we hand her over to the new owners. This episode includes 3 parts: renting a truck, repairs, and the final walkthrough. Big overarching goal was to not leave one hair left of Charlie. Some goals are unattainable.
Yes.
Mark flew out to Sacramento the night before so he'd be ready to go first thing the next morning.
Now I'm gonna head over to Enterprise. I'm gonna get the truck. First time doing this, which I'm pretty excited about, just to share the process of what it's like to rent a 3/4 ton diesel truck and have some tips on that. And then we'll head over to the Vinnie's and we're gonna go through all the minor repairs and of course the big repair, which we would have already done in a different video. And then I'm gonna get on the road tonight. That's the plan. So let's go. Hey, so I thought this was kind of a good idea. If anyone is ever in a situation where something happens to your truck and you're on a trip and you need to figure out how to get out of an RV park or get home, Enterprise Truck Rental could be an option. Now keep in mind, this is not sponsored at all. I was actually in the Insiders Facebook group and somebody had a situation like I just described and someone else recommended Enterprise Truck, and I just kind of made a mental note. And then when Tricia and I were driving home, we realized we had to come back here to pick up the Airstream. I thought, boy, it's just another 1,600 miles on the truck. 2 days to get there, 2 days to get home. A lot of time. I could fly one way. Here's Vinnie calling me. I could fly one way and rent a truck. And it worked out pretty good, I think. Hey, how are you?
That's great.
What's going on?
How are you?
Great. I'm just sitting in a GMC here. So I got a little lucky with the truck rental. They give you about 300 miles, and then it's somewhere between like 40 and 50 cents a mile for every additional mile over the 300. And I calculated that up, and that was going to be a couple $100. And then the rental was $90 a day, and I thought, well, that's pretty good, $90 a day. I only need it for a couple days, so that's why you do that quick math, and you think, oh yeah, that's worth it. And then you get there and you realize that they don't, I can't use my damage through my damage waiver through my credit card. They didn't take that. They wanted to use, your primary insurance. So I thought, if anything little happens, I don't have to go through Progressive. So I got the damage waiver at $39 a day, so that's another $80. And then there was a $150 charge to drop it off at a different location, so it's not $150. So all in all, it's like $420. And as I'm sitting in front of the counter, I'm like, boy, you do that quick math at $90 a day, and then all of a sudden it's $419. So it's not necessarily cheap. And then I realized, oh my gosh, then I'm gonna have miles on top of this, like another 300 miles. And the manager came over and he actually waived that and gave me unlimited miles. I didn't even mention anything. I think I just got a little lucky. Some Enterprise, well, this Sacramento West Enterprise does not actually allow by default driving it to another state. Same thing happened. I asked and I go, that's kind of a bummer. And they called me back 5 minutes later and said, hey, I talked to the manager and we'll let you do it. So clearly the manager at the Sacramento West Enterprise location is pretty accommodating and I appreciate that. I don't know if this is gonna be an experience in all places, but so it's a great solution. It might not be necessarily an affordable solution, but if you're in a jam, you don't have a lot of choices, then at least there is an option. Hey, these floors look great.
You love it?
Yeah.
You
looks
like it?
good. It looks good. Feels solid.
It is solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you take out all that water, it's really
Yeah.
firmed up. Yeah.
No
But
kidding.
this is the exciting news of the day.
Okay.
We all have our excitement. This is it.
Ooh. It's working.
It's working.
And it's filling, I hear it. And then it
Filled.
stops.
It's like the angels.
Man, I tell you.
Yeah, the angels sing from heaven.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, this is the working side, right?
Wow.
Yeah, fun. So when we hook this up to power, nothing. Dead.
Nothing. Wow.
Why? Just because.
Yeah.
Because it was here.
So you're just gonna flip it on and then off again? Oh, here we go. It did, but then the light turned green.
It's just got air in it. You just have to cycle it again.
Oh, okay.
Maybe adjust it.
Yeah, they were off, and now they're on.
And turn it on.
There we go. Yeah, that sounds like air. Oh, there we go.
Yes, sir.
There
That
we
actually
go.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So this is your air fuel mixture. So
And-
by loosening this right here,
Yeah.
you get a little bit of flutter. You know.
So you're saying this is the air,
That's the air
Mixture.
fuel mixture. Mm-hmm.
and so if you're going
So
to
you
higher
wanna-
altitude,
right,
you would
wanna
actually.
adjust that. So if I give it more air, see how
Oh.
the flame gets all.
Oh, you
wonky?
adjust it by
Yeah.
making those little vents
Yeah.
bigger or smaller,
So when I go to altitude, I have to adjust this, right?
and so you do what? Make them smaller.
You want a nice blue flame,
Oh,
just
so you adjust it to get the flame blue,
like that.
and then look at it, stop squealing too.
It's happy.
Yeah. So how did you know this was leaking?
Clayson was back there looking at the valve that he installed, and he's like, "Hey, I see drips."
Yeah.
It's like it was just dripping down the wall.
That's really great.
Somehow
I
it
really thought it was
survived.
my 0G, and it still might be my 0G, but that's great.
That's leaking on the inside, so
Oh. Well, that's contributing to water on the inside of the rig. Plus the shower. Yeah.
3 gallons.
Yeah.
One popped at one point. You see it's moving a little bit. There's a little
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
You know what we learned about rivets,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
tell
yeah.
us a story.
Uh-huh.
So this one's telling us a story, and this one gave up the ghost. So we'll replace it and just keep an eye on it.
No, but here, pull that piece out because I want to show everybody what you did.
Okay.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, so just kind of shake.
So you made a shim, but then
Yeah.
you veneered it to match
Yeah.
the rest of the veneer,
Yeah.
and then you notched it out at the bottom.
Yeah, notched at the bottom because that was bugging me. I was like, oh, that's gonna look funky, that gap. It's gonna
Yeah.
be tight on the top
Yeah.
and loose on the bottom. So when you slide it in there, and then kind of
Look at that.
push it together, you can see it kind of hides the gap.
Oh yeah.
Line up pretty good. Actually, up there, it's just some.
If you're wondering what we're doing, sometimes it's better to put something where it wants to be, rather than where it's supposed to be. Because if it wants to be there, then let's make it live there.
Yep.
And then let's secure it. And so Doug made basically a very fancy shim, made it match perfectly,
Yeah.
notched it out,
Yeah.
and then we'll put the screws in and we'll secure this partition. We've kind of adjusted it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We've moved it in a
Yeah.
little bit, but we didn't want to move it where it was because it would want to move again.
Yeah.
It'd want to travel, forward as we go down the road. So I think it's a good solution.
Yeah.
And it looks elegant.
I think it'll work. Yeah.
Nice job.
Let me see. I might want to countersink this a little bit. Oh yeah, it's grabbing there.
Yeah. It's grabbing great.
Yeah. Actually, I might really get the T-nut's always better.
Were any loose?
No, they're pretty tight.
All of them? Yeah. Put my hazards on. Make sure this 7-way pin is working correctly. Ooh, I got lights up there, which is good. A couple episodes ago when I was backing into Solvane, that RV park, a lot of people noticed that one of the LED bulbs was out here. So had that taken care of. Vinnie changed out the freshwater intake right here. He said it was leaking from the inside. That was probably contributing to the leak in addition to the shower. So that's ultimately why we ended up having to change out the floors. So Got all that done. All the rivets on the inside, a couple of the rivets on the outside. I even got rid of all the dents, so he can take all these dents out. So he got rid of a lot of the dents in this door. Oh, look at how great that door. And then Vinnie changed the spring right here, so there's a lot of tension. We changed this out because this over the years ended up getting cracked, so this gets done. Start. Okay, cool. Fix the microwave. Some of these little clips right here. I mean, some of this stuff is just, it's just normal wear and tear, but it just feels good to have it all done, especially with the capability of Vinnie's team between the ceramic coating, the body work, the cabinet shop, the repairs, the front end separation. It's really one-stop shop. Man, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciate all the effort. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's all good.
We already covered this drive home during our episode that discussed Vinnie's correction to the front end separation, and we'll link it here in case you missed it. Vinnie explains the causes, how weight distribution works, and his solution to the issue.
Whatever it needs, it's gonna get.
And Mark continues to get impressed by Enterprise Truck Rental. But keep in mind, we've only had a single experience with them.
Hi there. Okay, I called West Sacramento Enterprise, and I asked them if I could return the truck to Camp Verde, and they said, yeah, no problem.
You're kidding.
No, I don't know who these guys are. I don't know if every Enterprise truck location is like that, or if it's just West Sacramento, but these guys are giving me customer service like before I started complaining about how everyone's given up.
That is so exciting.
Oh, it's crazy. They just saved. I was gonna go into Verde. I was gonna disconnect. I was gonna go to Phoenix, stay with you and Tori, drop the car off in the morning, drive back to Camp Verde. I mean, so much drama eliminated because they're like, yeah, sure, just drop it off there. I'm like, it's not an Enterprise truck. It's just an Enterprise. They're like, you drop it off wherever you want. We'll take care of you. I'm like, they said, just give us a good review online. And I'm like, bro, you have no idea. All right, the total damage was $400. Well, there was actually no damage, thankfully. But the total cost was $444. So all in all, I think this worked out pretty good. The other thing is I wanted to share what it was like to pick up a truck and tow an RV with it, to see if that was an option if anyone didn't have their tow vehicle available. I wanted to just kind of see what it was like. And I think what I found out is it's like anything. You think it's going to be a little cheaper than it is because you had the damage waiver and you had the miles and you have a different location for pickup and all those fees add up. But it's still interesting to know that it's an option. And the service for Enterprise is non-sponsored. It was a 10, at least for me, at these locations. So anyhow, now we have a lot of work to do. We got to get this Airstream ready for Paul and Pam, because on Monday we're delivering it to them. So Tricia's coming up. We're going to clean it and get it all ready to go. On to the next project. A little room back there, so I'm going to back up just a little bit. Oh wait, wrong way. There we go. That'd be good. You know, we used to go to the Blue Beacon and we loved it, especially the first time. Oh my gosh, it was so great. And then we found out through the comments in the community that there are certain beacons that put acid in the lines. And if you have clear coat, like we did on our Momentum or an Airstream, I just can't take the chance, because you're talking about completely deteriorating all the clear coat on your RV. Plus, these bristle brushes right here, if you do have clear coat, it makes swirlies and it could scratch the aluminum. So I'm not just talking about Airstreams. I'm talking about like even our Momentum with the clear coat. Remember that paint? Mm-hmm. You know, and then we went to the truck washes and then I see all these swirl lines in it. And I'm like, So I stopped doing that.
Yeah. You close that door for me.
See you later. And so what's really great are these RV self-washes. And then I don't really use that brush. I bring my own. I actually bought over at Tractor Supply this morning. Even a sponge works just fine. But I bought the little washing mitt right here. And then I have a ladder inside the truck cap here that I'll bust out so that I can get high. And then what's really cool is you got these things to spray down the RV. So it makes it really easy.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Bye-bye. Watch the tail swing when you pull out of places like this. Are you ready?
Yes, come on in. Come in, come in. It's a little loud. It's on the street here.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do is really make this rig awesome for Paul and Pamela.
Yes.
You've seen the inside of this rig a million times, but
Never looked this nice.
it's never looked this nice. It's never been quite this clean. So, you know, one thing when you're passing a rig from one owner to the next, it's kind of nice to leave them like one little thing, but because they know us personally, we wanted to make sure we left it as clean as we possibly could. So we have new floors.
Oh my gosh, we haven't even shown everyone what Vinnie did.
Yes, it's absolutely fabulous.
Yes.
We have the inside of the drawers here. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
The inside of the drawers, we did some new contact paper. Well, it's actually really high-end wallpaper.
Yeah. Well, show what you
So-
did. They all match from drawer to drawer.
Yes.
See, it's the same pattern.
Same pattern.
Goes
I
all the
cut
way
them out
down.
so that they go the same all the way down.
Show what you did in the bunk, Caleb's room.
I sent a picture to the kids. They're like, Caleb does not live there anymore.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not. So, so anyway, we got the upper bunk all ready to go with some extra sheets, and
Yeah.
we got this all lovely. And you know, the little plant on the wall, by the time we move from this parking lot to that parking lot, it'll be down.
Yeah.
Fall. So, you know, you can only do so much with a rig because it moves.
All right, I like the little welcome pack you left in here. What is this?
Some cleaning stuff, some new vents, some cloths.
Yeah.
This isn't exactly new, but
Yeah.
once you put some bolts there, you'll never know. But how cute, right?
Oh boy, are we gonna be good here? Don't hit it. Don't hit.
Don't hit it.
Don't hit. Don't hit us. Don't hit us.
Wow, incredible. That guy's incredible.
Okay.
That would have been so
Could
bad.
you imagine?
That would have been so bad. And then we put in some new baskets. So they're all
wow.
spanking new. And they keep going new. Here, let me show you. We put in some new covers. And you know what it used to be, but now it's a refresh.
Yeah.
So some
Oh,
easy
isn't that
little,
nice?
yes, some easy little things.
And then the bed is made.
The bed is made. We put in some new hangers on each side.
Yes.
You know how you like those thin.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, but these are the velvet ones. Those
Yeah.
are like your nemesis.
Yes.
You like the ones that are just
That's
plastic.
true. That's true.
So so anyway.
And then I know some new things over here. Like, what's that over there?
Oh, just like a little box so they
Yeah.
can keep whatever they need to keep in there. And
Yeah,
the
that's nice.
curtains are drying. They've been washed. So anyway.
And then this is kind of big. We're leaving the Keep Your Daydream sign. This is the same sign that is at the Watson Forest Sign Forest in Alaska.
Yes.
And so we want to chat with Mark about making a new one. But this is the sister sign to the one in Alaska.
There's been a lot of good memories in this rig. We've brought it everywhere.
I know. And now
Everywhere.
Paul and Pam are going to go adventure themselves, and they're going to bring their grandkids.
Paul and Pamela's grandkids are going to remember
Yes.
them for the adventures that they took those kids on.
Oh, 100%.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
So so anyway, I'm excited to hand it over.
Yes. I'll just mention really quick about the floors. The reason that we got the floors changed is because we had a plumbing issue behind the shower, which was really hard to get to. And when Vinnie went back there and corrected it, he actually changed all the elbows to brass elbows. It is so much better. And so because of that, the floors were damaged, and we didn't want to change the floors or even touch the floors until we knew that the plumbing was corrected, and it has been. So we actually put in residential luxury vinyl flooring, which I think will hold up a lot better. It's a little heavier than RV stuff, but not by much because it's still the thin kind. But it's hard, and it looks nice, it's easier to clean, and I think it's gonna be a lot more durable. So, there you have it. And Trish, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Let's
You
go.
too.
Let's go say hi to Paul and Pam. You guys did a great job with the truck.
Oh, we love this truck.
Isn't it
It's a
amazing?
good choice, right?
It's a great choice. Look at it.
Look at it. Look at this truck. Look at this.
What's not to love?
Pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
Good to see you. Oh, so good to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna, I know. I'm just gonna,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. Wow.
Wow. Oh my gosh, we've wanted
You guys
this so
cleaned it
long.
up.
We did.
It's clean. Wow. Holy mackerel.
I feel like I'm recording like a HGTV reveal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's
Wow.
so gorgeous.
You know how many times I've watched?
The one secret though is this drawer.
Yes. Okay. So here's the.
What's the
thing.
secret?
The secret.
She never opens it.
Oh.
This is your stuff. You're
That's
unmentionable.
Caleb's drawer.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
why.
was gonna say in every video of you organizing, this one never gets up.
That's so funny.
That's so funny, and it's true because I try not to. You know, it's this
should-
little space.
Right.
I don't want to be like, here's his undies.
So I figured this was all of your stuff. You know, your makeup and stuff. You're like,
No.
nobody needs to see that.
Yeah. No.
Okay, we will tell you straight up, not for the camera, not for you, not to make you feel good. This 30-foot Flying Cloud has so much more storage than the 30-foot Globetrotter.
Oh.
Like.
Like, we don't know where we're going to put anything.
Mark, I couldn't feel any better. No matter what. This is it.
You left the KYB.
We did. Now keep in mind, this is the sister sign to the one in Alaska.
Oh, okay.
So we have two
Oh,
of
yeah,
these,
yeah.
and one is in Alaska and one is here.
This is the extent of the footage of covering all the systems, and we didn't even know it was recording. We'll share more content about buying and selling RVs, and what we've learned from our 7 transactions, from purchasing from a dealer, private party, new and used. This handover took about 2 hours and flew by.
Just goodie bag.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at smooches.
Aww.
That's so cute. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
This is really neat. Have a blast.
We're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
really call us. Well, I mean, I'm volunteering, Mark, but
Yeah.
Well, they might have questions for you.
We might.
We might.
Like, what spice should we put into this?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Don't forget. Sorry, we're gonna take this.
I know, it's alright.
And your trusty stool.
I need
one of
this.
those.
I need this.
See you later, Trish. I'm gonna just stay with Pam and Paul. I'm gonna stay in the bunk. Trish and I were just driving back up to Flag, and we're talking about the process of handing over Ginger and everything going on, and we both feel really good about it. And I think one of the reasons we feel really good about it is because everything in that rig works so well. That's not to say that it's not gonna, you know, there aren't gonna be dips in the road and things are gonna always perform at 100%, because it's an RV. Moving down the road, it's moving and shaking and things like that, but at least right now, the rig is at a peak. So it's good to pass it over on a peak. What's not at a peak is our Globetrotter.
I love it. So you guys get that side, and I'll get this side.
Well, you travel this a little bit in the summer, and you can sleep on the couch.
Well,
This couch is actually a pull-out, and it makes a full bed.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna. Wow.
We're not sleeping there.
We'll play by ear.
There were some things that we knew when we bought it that we were going to have to address, which is fine. We knew that. Heat pump kind of makes a noise. Ronnie says there's a screw. Furnace kind of rattles. The Norcold fridge, that we might test out a 12-volt GE fridge that we're working on. And then we got a series of other things like batteries that we're going to put in the battery box that we'll probably give away, and then meet up with Ronnie to go through everything. So we have big plans for it, and it's going to be fun. And I plan on doing it with people that I can work side by side so that I can make videos of the process, because I think, you know, we've been getting a lot of feedback from people that they enjoy those technical videos, and I like working with experts that can really share the process. I don't know where this video is going to line up with everything, but for now, Tricia and I have to get over and go see Carson. So we're gonna fly out, we're gonna go see Carson, and we have some adventures to go do on our 50th state. So, catch you next time. A lot of people would think it's crazy expensive living on
I mean, you gotta find roommates.
This is Carson's shelf. We get chicken, eggs, potatoes.
Yes.
This is Andrew's shelf. Everything all organized.
Yes.
And here's Kyle's. Right down here.
Uh-oh.